What's going on, everyone? It's Kochyy here, and we have the information on the new end of the month banner, which is the Spring and Summer Friends Past Summons, and features new versions of Shunsui, Yoruichi, as well as Jushiro. So this information came out at Raid Reset, and then we have data mined information from Soldex, shoutouts to him, and then we had the live stream showcasing the characters as well as gameplay. So we're just going to go over everything, and I'll give you my thoughts on them. So available on the 31st at Raid Reset, the summons will feature 3 new characters: the Prudent Captain of Squad 8, Shunsui, the Sublime Captain of Squad 2, Yoruichi, and the Popular Captain of Squad 13, Jushiro. So start saving your orbs. I know they also teased novel characters as well as the new espadas on the Bankai livestream. So a lot of people will probably be skipping this banner or not summoning as much, but I'll probably do the same. But anyway, we'll get into their stats. So starting with Shunsui, zoom that in a bit. So he is a tech attribute character. He's Soul Reaper and Captain affiliation. He has Soul Reaper Killer, and his trait is strong attack damage 20%. His stats are 1076 stamina, 630 attack, 361 defense, 353 focus, and 778 SP. His skills are Sprinter +1, Bruiser 20%, Frenzy, Devastation 40, Debilitator plus 2 seconds, and Weaken immunity. And he actually has a new status effect, a new ailment. I believe it's something like Laceration. It's basically like a bleed. It does damage over time, similar to Poison and Burn. But from what I've heard, it seals enemies, strong attacks, and specials, so they can't use, similar to slow, so you can't use any of your stuff if you're afflicted with that ailment. So we'll have to see how that works out in gameplay. I think in maybe some Senkaimon floors it'll be pretty nice if you use that and then they can't use their special on you. You can not even worry about dodging specials. I don't know about PvP because he doesn't have poise and he's a ranged unit, so that's up in the air. Honestly, he's not going to be in PvP. You may be able to cheese some people. You just put full stamina on him and he's just there to annoy people, but yeah, this is not a PvP unit. So that's Shunsui, and we'll get on to his gameplay. Just full screen this, I guess. So they start off with his Nad string. It is a split hit on the second attack, and it's 5 attacks total. I believe they should pierce. We can't really see because it's cut off, but you can see the new effect there on his strong attack and his special, or the new icon, I should say. And then here's his SA1. So his SA1 is a 60% magnification ranged projectile type strong attack. Now I can't really tell like what this is. He just uses it and the screen's kind of cut off. I don't know if it keeps traveling forward because it's a projectile, or if this is just the range. This is all it covers, because if this is all it covers, it's kind of sad in my opinion. And being a projectile is already not very good, but I can't really see the range on that, so I can't give like a definite answer on how really good that is. The projectiles in general aren't very good. And here we have his SA2, so it is a moving vortex, 20 hit. For guild quests, again, he's a frenzy character with a 20 hit vortex, so it's going to be good for guild quests if you keep him level 1 as usual. Vortexes aren't very good by themselves because they're slow in dealing damage, but they do have benefits in crowd controlling and keeping enemies grouped together. And then lastly, his SA3 here, which is a full screen SA3, which looks nice in my opinion. He is a ranged character, so for ranged tech, Soul Reaper Killer, the last one we got was Crispus Retsu. So for stuff like extreme co-op, it'll probably be okay, but Flyzen is still by far the best tech Soul Reaper Killer. And his special was there, which I can actually play that back just a little bit. I like his special, it looks nice. I like how they used his abilities, and he goes into the shadow, he pops up, it goes black and white, and then like the kind of like blood splatter. Looks very nice. Reminds me sort of 1000 Year Blood War Shunsui, So that is Shunsui. Not too much to say about him. Like I said, for ranged tech, Soul Reaper Killer, it's fine, but Fly isn't still the best tech Soul Reaper Killer. I don't really know what to say about his SA1 because I can't really tell what that is or what kind of range it has. Doesn't look too good, and his SA2 again, Vortex slow in most cases. SA3 is fine. And that's it for Shunsui, so we'll move on to the next character. And the next character is Yoruichi. So Yoruichi is a heart attribute character. She has a Soul Reaper and Captain affiliation. She has Soul Reaper Killer, and her soul trait is Strong Attack Recharge 14%, which is very nice. Her stats are 1071 stamina, 641 attack, 358 defense, 356 focus, and 770 SP. Her skills are Sprinter +1, Bruiser 20%, Frenzy, Devastation 40, and Enhancer. So just looking at this, Heart Soul Reaper Killer with Enhancer and Recharge, I immediately think of Thousand Year Blood War Bankai Ichigo, who as a unit I think is better, obviously, because with his boost he gets increased magnifications and all that, and he has a really solid kit. But I think Yoruichi will also definitely have her place in this game. So we'll go to her gameplay now. Just mute this, I guess. So for her gameplay, we can see there's her NAD string right there. The second hit is split, so it's 5 hits, and then there's her SA1. So her SA1, she does this. She does a couple hits in the middle of it and then punches forward. It looks a little on the slower side comparatively. Let's go back here because they're playing through all this. It looks a bit on the slower side comparatively to other lunge type strong attacks, and it doesn't seem like she goes forward that much, but it's definitely something that's usable. Her SA2 is a boost, so it's a standard boost AoE. I think it's 525 if I'm correct, and she has Enhancer, so it's a 20-second boost, which is really nice. And with her SAR trait, and if you have full SAR, you can just keep your boost up, which is also really nice. And then her SA3 is a full screen strong attack, which is also just perfect, honestly. I like kits where it's a lunge, SA3, and then SA2 is kind of up in the air because there's a lot of different types, but usually it's lunge, full screen, and then there's something else. And I really like this Yoruichi. I believe she does have 4 flash steps, so that's also pretty helpful. And then we have her special here. I like this special as well, the camera angles and the end, but I don't like right here. This feels kind of underwhelming after everything you see in the special. Spinning around, this camera angle where she looks over her shoulder, and then there's all her clones where she's moving at high speed, and then this kind of end is really underwhelming, just craters in the ground. I don't know. I wanted something a bit more, I guess, but yeah, I believe she does have 4 flash steps. SA3, and they don't show anything else. Alright, so that was Yoruichi's gameplay. I think she'll be a decent alternative to Thousand Year Blood War Ichigo. I'd still prefer to use him mostly because he does get increased magnifications when he boosts, so he's going to deal more damage. But for guild quests specifically, I think she'll be really useful for that with extra flash steps. And I think if not Halloween Yoruichi when it's NAD bonuses, this is the go-to heart unit or heart specific guild quests. So that's pretty much it for Yoruichi, and we'll move on to the last character. And the last character we're going to look at is Jushiro. Jushiro is a power attribute character with Soul Reaper and Captain affiliation. He has Hollow Killer, and his soul trait is damage inflicted at full stamina 25%. His stats are 1069 stamina, 634 attack, 367 defense, 352 focus, and 774 SP. And his skills are Sprinter, Bruiser 20%, Frenzy, Devastation 40, and Medic. So just looking at this, we know he's a ranged character, so a ranged power Hollow Killer, I immediately think of the new power Aizen. His soul trait of damage inflicted at full stamina 25%. He's the second one to get it after, I believe, Toshiro, so it seems like they're pushing more of these soul traits out. Not a huge fan, but if I look at it as just a better link than strong attack damage 20%, then I can kind of work with it because I'm not too opposed to that link. You can still have 3-star links on them, and they can work. And seeing he has medic, we know that he is a healer. So let's just get into his gameplay. Mute this. So his NAD is a 4-hit NAD string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe the attacks do pierce a bit. So his SA1, it is a beam type strong attack. You can't really see the full range of it because they kind of cut it out here. But I believe it's melee collision. I believe it's the same as Power Aizen and the new Heart Toshiro, Belief Toshiro. It's the same kind of beam that just goes straight across the screen, which is a really nice strong attack in my opinion. I really like those types. It's like a mini version of Shinji's SA2. That's at least how it feels like when you use it. And his SA2 is a heal, so I believe it's like 575 AoE. It's a long cooldown, 30 seconds as you can see, and he doesn't have a SAR trait, so it's gonna be a bit annoying to be able to use his strong attacks as often as other characters, but they will hit pretty hard with his enhanced link. And his SA3, it's a similar type strong attack, I think, to New Year's Hanataro, if I did my research correctly. It's 20% mag at the beginning and then 100% at the end, so it's an attract, vortex, and then an explosion. I believe it's the same as Hanataro's SA3. But other than that, there's his NAT again. As you can see, it killed the first mob and then it continued onwards to kill the back one, so it looks like it pierces. His SA1, you can't really see how far up it goes because the screen again is cut off. They would have to like stand here, or like stand up here and use it like straight down, or stand down here and use it straight up. But it's more of his NAD. I think they use his heal here, and then his special move. Next room, all right. So he does the same attack that he does for in his mind version, and then he jumps through like this tornado and just like slices through it. And that's it for his special. So this past Jushiro, I don't think he's too terrible. I wish he didn't have a heal, and I think it would have been a lot nicer because otherwise his kit is not too bad. I like the SA1. The SA3 is not the greatest, but manageable. The SA2 being a 30-second cooldown is a bit off-putting. But other than that, for this banner, wait, I'll reset this. Nothing too outstanding in this banner. I like Yoruichi the most. I think she's the best in the banner. I'm not entirely convinced with Shunsui. Like his SA1 is, I can't really tell what it is, how far the range travels, so we'll have to see when the game's officially, or they're officially in the game and you can test play them, but it's kind of cut off. They don't do a very good job of showcasing that stuff, so I can't really speak for his SA1, but it doesn't look too good. The vortex is slow, but he has a nice SA3. On the flip side, Jushiro has all melee collision strong attacks. SA1 is great. SA2 being a heal is not as good because the cooldown is long, but otherwise the AoE and everything is fine. And then the SA3 is, again, not the best, but definitely manageable. Yoruichi I like the most. Extra flash steps, enhanced boost, you can permanently have boost up, lunge SA, and full screen SA3. So I really like her. I think she's the best. Not going to spend too much on this banner though, because we did get a reveal for the novel characters and the new espadas, and that's definitely coming in April if this is March's end of the month. So that's pretty much it for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little analysis video. Let me know what you think, if you're going to summon on this banner or you're going to skip and save your orbs. But other than that, I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and I'll talk to you all later.